Hello and welcome to the NewsRamp Science Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, ready to guide you through today's most important stories. NewsRamp.com brings you curated business news from top sources, keeping you informed and ahead of the curve. A quick note before we start. This podcast is created using AI and AI voices, but all the news stories are real, and you can find the complete articles on NewsRamp.com. It's Thursday evening, November 13th, 2025, and we've got an exciting lineup of science news waiting for you. So whether you're driving, taking a break, or winding down for the day, let's get right into it. Our first story today is
GeoVax reports third quarter 2025 financial results and provides business update. GeoVax Labs Inc. reported its financial results for the third quarter of 2025, showcasing advancements in its GeoMVA program amid the global Mpox emergency and expansion of Deptin into new solid tumor programs. The company's CEO highlighted the progress made in developing innovative vaccines and immunotherapies to address urgent medical needs. With the continued global spread of Mpox, GeoVax's GeoMVA program represents a scalable next-generation MVA platform. Additionally, the GeoCM04S1 COVID-19 vaccine program demonstrated robust immune responses in immunocompromised patients, while the Gedeptin oncology program expanded into multiple solid tumor indications. GeoVax's financial results showed a net loss for the quarter, with revenue primarily from government contracts. The company's cash position at the end of September 2025 was over $5 million. For more information, visit geovax.com.
Mining news breaks. Trilogy Metals Inc., TMQ, spotlighted as key source of critical minerals. Trilogy Metals Inc., TMQ, was recently highlighted as a key domestic source of critical minerals, including copper, cobalt, zinc, and other strategic metals. Positioned at the intersection of market demand and national security, Trilogy Metals' Arctic and bornite deposits offer essential metals for electrification, defense, and emerging technologies. With federal support for critical minerals increasing, Trilogy Metals' Alaska projects are becoming valuable national resources. The company's joint venture with South 32 aims to develop the Upper Kobuk mineral projects in Alaska, known for its rich copper deposits. Trilogy Metals is dedicated to becoming a premier North American copper producer while respecting local communities and subsistence livelihoods.
Mining news breaks. Lahontan Gold Corp. (TSX Co. LGTXF) receives BLM approval for expanded exploration at Santa Fe Mine. Lahontan Gold Corp. (TORXXF) has received approval from the Bureau of Land Management for an expanded exploration at the Santa Fe Mine project. This approval allows Lahontan to advance a significantly expanded drilling and development program across a 12.2 kilometer square area with more than 700 drill holes targeting new geologic and geochemical anomalies. The project includes high-priority targets such as the Pinnacles area and Guzzler Zone. The Santa Fe Mine project, with past production of 359,002 ounces of gold and 702,067 ounces of silver, has a Canadian National Instrument 43-101 compliant indicated mineral resource of 1,539,000 AUEQ and an inferred mineral resource of 411,000 AUEQ. For more information, visit Lahontan Gold Corp's website at www.lahontangoldcorp.com. Rock Breaks, ES Gold Corp., OTC ESL, featured in NNW editorial on precious metals demand in AI era. ES Gold Corp., traded as ESE on the C and ESF on the OTCQB, has been featured in an editorial by Network Newswire discussing the growing demand for gold and silver in the AI industry. With technology demand for these metals increasing by 7% last year, ES Gold is strategically positioned to capitalize on this trend with its fully funded gold-silver project. The company's Montauban property in Quebec exemplifies responsible mining practices and offers both near-term production and long-term exploration potential. Investors can find more information about ES Gold in the company's newsroom. Rocks and Stocks, a specialized communications platform focused on the mining industry, provides in-depth insights and distribution services for companies looking to reach a wide audience of investors and influencers.
Network news breaks. Max Power Mining, COTC Max F 89N, featured an NNW editorial on natural hydrogen's role in AI energy demand. Max Power Mining, a leader in the natural hydrogen sector, was featured in a recent NNW editorial discussing the role of natural hydrogen in meeting AI-driven energy demands. Max Power is the first publicly traded company in North America focused on commercial natural hydrogen, with a significant land position in Saskatchewan's Genesis Trend. The company has initiated drilling at the Lawson target, aiming to make one of the world's first commercial discoveries of this emission-free resource. Max Power is also actively involved in mineral exploration in the U.S. and Canada, including a diamond drilling discovery at the Wilcox Playa Lithium Project. For more information, visit Max Power's newsroom at the provided link. Network News Breaks, ES Gold Corp, CSE ESAU ESAUF, featured an NNW editorial on precious metals demand in AI era. ES Gold Corp traded on the CSE under the ticker symbol ESAU and on the OTQB under the ticker symbol ESAUF, has been featured in an editorial by Network Newswire. The editorial highlights the increasing demand for gold and silver in the AI industry as essential conductors. Data from the World Gold Council shows a 7% increase in technology demand for these metals. With AI technology driving growth in conductive metals, ES Gold is moving forward with its gold-silver project designed for near-term production and long-term scalability. The company, known for its clean mining and exploration innovation, is focused on sustainable resource recovery and exploration. For more information, visit ES Gold's newsroom. Fitzroy Minerals welcomes resources expert and shareholder Craig Perry as technical advisor. Fitzroy Minerals Inc. announces the appointment of Mr. Craig Perry as technical advisor. Mr. Perry, a mining executive and geologist, brings a wealth of experience to the company. With a proven track record in founding and leading successful resource companies, Mr. Perry's expertise will be invaluable. He has been instrumental in major discoveries, including Vizsla's Panuco-Copala silver veins and NextGen's Arrow deposit. Mr. Perry's appointment comes as Fitzroy Minerals advances its Chilean copper projects, including the Buen Retiro and Caballos projects. CEO Merlin Mar Johnson expressed excitement about Mr. Perry joining the team, highlighting his track record of discovery and wealth creation. Fitzroy Minerals is focused on exploring and developing mineral assets in the Americas, and Mr. Perry's addition as technical advisor is expected to bring significant value to the company.
Investor News Breaks, PowerMax Minerals, Inc., PCMEX, OTCQB WMXF T23, issues shares and initial payment under Pinard Project Option Agreement. PowerMax Minerals, Inc., OPWMXF, has issued 160,000 common shares and made an $18,000 initial payment as part of the option agreement to acquire 100% interest in the Pinard Rare Earths Project in northern Ontario. The project covers a 255-claim, 178-ha property accessible by all-weather road and includes a 1.5% NSR that PowerMax may reduce to 1.0% through a $500,000 buyback. The project is situated within the Pinard Intrusive Rock Complex, an alkaline igneous system typical of the Kapuskasing subprovince and comparable to nearby Ari-bearing geology. Rarest natural element promises to revolutionize how cancer is treated. Scientists at Texas A&M University have unlocked a new way to treat cancer by using the rarest natural element, astatine-2,1-Len, to target and eliminate cancer cells while sparing healthy tissues. In addition to this breakthrough, companies like Kalidi Biotherapeutics Inc. are making strides in cancer treatment through approaches like immunotherapy. These advancements are changing the landscape of cancer treatment, offering new hope for patients. BioMedWire is a specialized communications platform focusing on the latest developments in the biotechnology, biomedical sciences, and life sciences sectors, providing access to a vast network of wire solutions for companies looking to reach a wide audience of investors, influencers, and the general public.
Quantum announces 93% gallium recovery. Quantum Critical Metals Corp. achieves a significant milestone with a 93% gallium recovery from mica samples at its NMX East project in Quebec. This breakthrough could establish mica as a new source of gallium, a critical metal for semiconductors, 5G technology, and renewable energy. Quantum's direct recovery method sets it apart as a leader in domestic gallium supply development. This discovery enhances Canada's role in securing critical materials amid global supply disruptions. CEO Marcy Kiesman highlights the strategic importance of reducing reliance on Chinese exports and strengthening Western national security through domestic gallium production. Biomed News breaks. NRx Pharmaceuticals, Inc., NASDAQ NRXP, to report Q3 2025 financial results and host conference call on November 17th. NRx Pharmaceuticals, NRXP, will report its third quarter 2025 financial results on November 17th, followed by a conference call at 8:30 a.m. ET to discuss updates. The company is focused on developing therapeutics for central nervous system disorders, including suicidal depression, chronic pain, and PTSD. NRx has filed an abbreviated new drug application and initiated a new drug application filing for NRx 100 for the treatment of suicidal depression. For more information, visit NRx Pharmaceuticals newsroom at h/ibn.fm/nrxp. Investor News breaks. Annovis Bio Inc., ANVS, reports major clinical and corporate milestones as Phase 3 Alzheimer's trial advances toward completion. Annovis Bio Inc., a late-stage clinical drug platform company, reported significant progress in the third quarter of 2025. The company fully activated all 84 sites in its Phase 3 Alzheimer's study and announced promising biomarker data from its Phase 2/3 trial. Recent achievements include transferring patents to a new crystal form of buntanetap with IP protection through 2046, publishing supportive pharmacokinetic data, and appointing Mark Guerin as CFO. President and CEO Maria Maccecchini stated that every element is aligned as they move toward data readouts and an NDA submission. Annovis Bio is dedicated to addressing neurodegeneration in diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, with a focus on improving patient outcomes and quality of life. ES Gold Corp., CSQB, UF, completes Montauban Mill building construction, transitions to equipment sourcing, delivery, and installation. ES Gold Corp. has completed the construction of its main mill building at the Montauban Gold-Silver Project in Quebec. This milestone brings the company closer to its near-term cash flow strategy of initiating production. ES Gold is now focused on equipment sourcing, delivery, and installation in preparation for commissioning. The company is also finalizing 3D geological modeling for the Montauban district to inform drill targets and identify mineralized structures. CEO Gordon Robb noted that completing the mill building is a defining achievement for ES Gold, transitioning them from construction to commissioning, representing tangible progress towards their goals.
Nikola Mining Inc. NIM OTCQF, positioned for growth as Florida-based Noble Capital Markets highlight strong fundamentals. Nikola Mining Inc., listed on the TSX.V as NIM and on the OTCQB as EF, is positioned for growth according to Florida-based Noble Capital Markets. Noble's analysis highlights Nikola's dual-track strategy of advancing exploration while generating operating income, setting it apart from its peers. The upcoming 2026 exploration program at Treasure Mountain is a key focus. Noble reaffirmed Nikola's outperform rating with a price target of $1.20 per share. The report praises Nikola's balanced business model, strong exploration potential, and active cash flow from the Merritt Mill. With projects in British Columbia, Nikola is seen as well-positioned to unlock value while maintaining financial discipline. For more information on Nikola Mining, visit their newsroom.
UK government announces $18.4 million in awards to support quantum computing projects. British officials have allocated $18.4 million in awards to support over a dozen quantum computing projects. The Quantum Sensing Mission Primer awards aim to deploy quantum computers that surpass current supercomputers by 2036. Science Minister Patrick Vallance called the technology revolutionary, highlighting its potential to transform medical diagnostics and reduce computation times from decades to seconds. The UK has committed a total of $880 million to advance quantum technology development in the country. American firms like D-Wave Quantum Inc. are racing to commercialize quantum computing innovations.
Imminent end to government shutdown boosts industrial metal prices. Prices of industrial metals like copper and aluminum have risen as the U.S. Senate passed a bill to end the government shutdown. Tor Metals Inc., TSX.T, involved in copper exploration, is monitoring the situation. The bill now awaits consideration in the House of Representatives before reaching Trump's desk. For more updates on Tor Metals Inc., visit the company's newsroom. Rocks and Stocks offers insights into the mining industry and is part of the dynamic brand portfolio at IBN. Stay informed by visiting rocksandstocks.news for the latest news and updates. Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Science Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, newsdirect.com, and blockchainwire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.